Awaking chakras. Just touching the acupressure points works. Today I will tell you about a new discovery in chakra blooming. Until now, I have been performing treatments to bloom all chakras, including the uterine chakra, but after 8 years, a new stage has come into view. The new discovery is the acupressure points and how to press them to achieve a brain orgasm with just pinpoint pressure points. A brain orgasm is when you eliminate the self-consciousness between the mind and body, directly connect the mind and body, and are freed from self-consciousness. People describe it differently, such as connecting with the universe or going blank, but when you are in a state of complete lack of self-consciousness, your memory becomes vague. The afterglow lasts longer, and a gentle sense of comfort continues for several days. Recently, more and more people are experiencing a recurrence of a brain orgasm several days after the treatment, even though they have not done anything. Also, more and more people are experiencing a brain orgasm right from the first treatment, and during my last business trip to Osaka, 2/3 of the people experienced a brain orgasm on the first treatment, and some people experienced a brain orgasm on the 3rd day after receiving the treatment 3 days in a row. I've gotten off topic. It was a big discovery that we could achieve brain orgasms just by pinpointing acupressure points, but there were signs of this before. However, since there were only a few people for whom it worked, it was difficult to judge whether it only worked on people who were more susceptible to it, and perhaps we had not yet developed the knack for pinpointing it. After years of research, we have established procedures for opening the chakras of many people at an early stage, regardless of differences in people's constitutions, but on the other hand, as the number of procedures that need to be kept in mind has increased, it may be that we have not spent enough time on the reaction of one point. It is important to take the time to draw out a reaction one by one, but in order to provide results with a limited treatment time and a small number of treatments. There is an aspect to it that is more reliable if you do not spend too much time on one and try many methods. So there is a dilemma. However, by carefully pinpointing the acupressure points this time, we have made great progress. Moreover, it is also a great achievement that not only people who were originally susceptible to it, but also people who had an average reaction the first time were able to bloom more and more on the second and third times. And were able to achieve brain orgasm on the 3rd time. I would like to try pinpoint acupoints at an early stage in the future to see if they work for anyone. As I said before, pinpoint acupoints did not suddenly appear. They were discovered because of the previous steps, so the previous steps are important as a basis. The basic steps and paths are the paths that connect acupoints, called meridians. It is important to find this path clearly. I teach these basic steps in the training video, but I have shown the paths and directions that are most likely to be effective after researching through trial and error. With that in mind, a single acupoint becomes effective. First of all, there is an aspect that it is easier to follow a line than to find a point. Another aspect is that moving it as a line itself is likely to affect the body and mind in the early stages. People have the ability to detect that their senses are moving, just like dynamic vision, and can provide a different stimulation than if they were to stay still at a sing. As a process of going from a normal state to a trance-like state like a brain orgasm, you first feel a tingling sensation, then a twitching sensation, and then a sudden jump. If you get to that stage, you are on the verge of a brain orgasm, and from here on, you will be able to press pinpoint acupressure points. As research progresses, it may be possible to immediately achieve results by pressing pinpoint acupressure points from the beginning, but At this stage, the research results suggest that it may be more effective to use them when you are evoking a reaction and when it starts to work. I plan to teach this new way of pressing acupressure points and how to make it easier to find clues to find them in the training videos. More and more people are coming to Okinawa to take the training courses because they can't wait until the dates of the courses in Tokyo and Osaka, so I will continue to teach them. So, chakra blooming will continue to evolve day by day, so please look forward to it. You can watch learning videos. Check my comment.